What's up, YouTube? How's it going? It's your boy, Genie, back again, back again. Yes, I know, back again. Trying to be consistent, right? Today, today, I have a video for you guys. We're gonna have a discussion about women. What about women, right? We're gonna discuss how to tell if a woman likes you or if she's actually interested in you, right? I feel like this is a good topic of discussion to have with you guys because it's, super important to be able to tell these things, right? It's super important to know so you don't waste your time and energy, right? And why do we have to know this, guys? Why do we have to know this? You're wondering, right?
Genie, why do I have to know this anyways, right?
It's because it's to prevent things like wasting of time, energy, and resources on a woman that has no desire to be with you, no desire to give you her attention or anything at all, right? And we want to prevent that, right? Because like if you're constantly getting played by women, like that's just an honest net negative, and that should not be happening, right? And also too, the sooner you can realize this, the sooner you can move on and find a better candidate, right? And it's also good to ease your mind because like now you're not thinking, oh, maybe she likes me, maybe she doesn't. Well, you get your answer, right? You get your answer right there and then, and now we can move on and hopefully get a better candidate and actually get what we want, right? But also, I have to make this very important for you guys. This is a little disclaimer, but you should not be pursuing women at the cost of all your money, neglecting your friends and family, and your hobbies, and most importantly, your health and wellness, right? You want to make sure, yes, you can get women and understand them and stuff, but you should also just be doing your own thing, having fun, doing things you like, investing with your friends and family, and, most importantly, getting your money up, right? Getting your bag up, right? So, just one thing I want you guys to realize when I talk about these things is to really help save time and so you can be pursuing other things rather than just putting all your energy into a woman that has no interest or desire to be with you, right? But with that being said, we're gonna go to the first point, right? Cooperation, right? Cooperation. I want you guys to really understand that. When a woman is willing to cooperate you, that shows a high level of interest because she's willing to make access easy to her. She's willing to make meeting up easy to her. She's willing to fit into your program, into your life, into your schedule, and not make it difficult. And everything just comes flowing naturally, right? When she's cooperating with you, you find is you have an easier time being around this woman, being with this woman, right? That's why cooperation is so important. And as women, they naturally can and ingrain themselves into your schedule. Like they're meant to, be a support role for you, right? So you want to make sure if she's showing high levels of cooperation, that in turn means that she has high level interest in you and she actually wants to make things work and not make things more difficult, right? Another thing you guys have to realize too is acts of service, meaning she's willing to do things for you, willing to. I know this is something a lot of guys probably won't agree with, but when women actually do spend money on guys, right? Female tricks do exist.
I don't understand you women who don't spoil y'all man. Like, I'm a trick for mine, okay? I'm talking about flights, hotels, send you money for food, haircut, whatever you need, I got you. And it
Right? But caveat that though, right? They only spend money on dudes that they're highly attracted to, right? If they really like you, you'll notice that they'll buy you things. They'll be like, oh, I'll pay for your food. I'll bring you something. And they'll even try to give you gifts, right? I've had this experience with me before.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I've had women try to give me gifts, try to buy me food, and I know I'm kind of like hard-headed. I'm not the type of person to accept things from anybody. I like to do it on my own and get everything on my own. So I turn them down a lot. But when they offer you things like that, it shows high level of interest, right? And honestly, it's a good thing to accept them too because it shows that you're interested in them as well, right? At the same time. So, yeah. Also, too, she'll go out her way to find excuses to be around you, be with you, and just be in your general vicinity at all times, right? She wants to just be around you. Your attention means a lot to her because, well, she's attracted to you, right? So now that's why we have to gauge this, right? Another key thing that a woman gives off when she's very, very attracted to you is she acts very feminine, very, very soft. She puts on a little soft voice. She talks all nice. and she's just overall very comfortable with you. She's very giggly. She's engaging in your conversations. She wants to learn more about you. She wants to get to know you better, right? And most importantly, she's not combative, meaning she's not fighting you at every direction and making things just more difficult. One thing I want you guys to understand is when a woman really finds you attractive, things become easier, not more difficult. You shouldn't be making things in a relationship shouldn't be getting more difficult. It should be getting easier. That's how you know there's high levels of attraction between you two, or at least to her, right? But with all that too, I want to go into the second part of the video. I want to talk about signs that, well, she's just not feeling you, right? She's just not feeling you. Like there's not high levels of attraction between you two, right?
Ugh. Brother.
And the reason to know this, right, is because even though she's not into you, women will still give you bits and trinkles of attention just to keep you around, right? Because they because if you're offering time, attention, resources, she'll keep you around. Because like one thing you have to understand about women is they will accept free fans. If you're willing to be a free fan to her, then she'll accept your free fanship, right? And why is she doing this, you're wondering?
Why is she doing this? Why is she giving me barely any attention and just stringing me along?
Right? Because you're a sucker. You're a monkey, right?
Hello, monkeys.
And I don't mean monkey in a racial term. I mean monkey is you're in literally a primitive state of mind, and you can't look at things beyond the scope of just basic understanding, right? You're literally a Neanderthal at that point, right? You're just a caveman walking, and just you don't want to be like that, pretty much. And you have to understand too, women have a dude for every situation. They have a dude for food, the dude that pays rent, the dude that she'll call over at night, right? She has a dude for all this, all dude for all her needs, right? So she's willing, if you are providing these resources and you accept the little amounts of attention she gives you, and she's willing to keep you around if you have to offer anything of valuable to her, essentially, right? But we have also easy signifiers to show that the interest is not, really high with you and that woman, right? It's like leaving you on red, long replies, and just dodginess whenever you want to do something, whenever you want to meet up, whenever you want to take things, outside the apps or outside texting, etc. Right? And you guys have to, understand, like, come on, like, women are on the phones 24/7, right? If she's telling you she left you on red for 2 days and she told you, yeah, I was really busy and I just couldn't respond, like,
Stupid.
come on, bro. Be honest here, right? We all know what's going on here, right? So just don't get played like a dumb person and actually believe this. I hope none of you actually believe that, right? But now we made it out of no man's land. Her DMs, right? You're like,
Oh, everything's okay. We made out her DM. She wants to go on a date with me. She wants to see me. Blah blah blah.
no, right? You're not out the woods yet. You're not out the woods yet, young man, right?
Nope.
Another thing that's very important to women is how they meet you, right? Is the setting or the situation of how they met you. That's very important to them, right? And one thing that a woman that shows high level of interest in you will not make you pay for high costing dates, flaking, and just not rescheduling to see you and all that. Like, women, when they like a guy a lot, they will settle for, regular coffee dates, regular walks, just chill and hang out spots. Things are just low cost, very easy to do, can fit that in anybody's schedule, right? For guys that they like, they're willing to do this because they want to be around them. They want their attention. They don't want to be in their vicinity. So they're going to do these things that are low cost and not very highly costly to be around them, right? That's just what it is, right? If you're a highly attractive guy, like, that's just the reality of it. And one thing you guys have to do, avoid dinner dates. Avoid dinner dates, right? I don't like the concept of going for a dinner date on the first date, at least, right? Because it's like you're just sitting in front of somebody, eating, giving them an interrogation. It's like you're police or detective, and you have a suspect, and you just buy him McDonald's, and you just get him to talking, just telling you everything you know, like the food's the bribe, right? And it's just usually like guys are not very good talkers, so sitting there in front of somebody eating when you have not really the best talking skills just makes things very difficult on your end to try to like basically advertise to this woman that you're worth something, right? If anything, you want to take her to something like activity wise. If anything, if you're going to spend money, do something on an activity where you can be moving, doing things, make it fun, make it interesting, right? Instead of just sitting there talking and eating. The only women that accept dinner dates like that are really women that are just trying to, like, I hate to say it, but like take your money, eat free food, and go home, go to sleep, and just use your ass, right?
I think it's perfectly socially acceptable to go on dates as a hobby. Like one of my hobbies is going on first dates. And here I am. I go on the first date, like, sure, yeah, to meet the guy, to talk, get to know them, tell them about me, like, see if there's potential love there, like, whatever. Like, that's a small part of it. The big part of it is that I go and I get to try a new restaurant or a new spot in Boston. And usually, if not always, it's fun to buy the guy. So I'm like, ooh, like, let's go explore a little bit.
Right? And that's why we got to avoid these, right? At least for the first date. Another thing you guys have to look for is combativeness, right? And then be combating it inbound, right? She's at every point fighting you for everything, basically, right? She can't ever do anything right. Everything you do, she has a problem with. And this is mostly for guys in relationships, right? And how you know if your relationship is a good one or not, right? If she's, always at every moment just combating whatever you do, right? She's never in agreement with anything, right? She's not going to let you take the lead. Like, that is a sign of a woman that is not very attracted to you, and she does not respect you, right? But yeah, one thing, the most important thing I want you guys to also realize at the end of this video is just because she rejects you doesn't mean you even did anything wrong, right? And you're like,
Gene, you told me all these tricks, how to talk to him, how to gauge interest and all that, and you're telling me even if I do everything right, that I still would get rejected, right? And I did nothing wrong.
yes, yes. Women, when they're not interested in you, right, they'll find any excuse to disqualify you, right? What I mean by this is it can literally be something as simple as what the fuck shoes you're wearing, right? She's like, look at his shoes. Like, it will never work. Like, why do you think women like horoscopes so much, right? It's not because it actually means anything, right? I don't believe in that bullshit anyways, right? It's just an easier way to disqualify you based on literally the day you were born, how the stars align on some crazy shit, right? But it just means nothing against you. It just means that, yeah, even though you did everything right and everything was good, right? She still is going to find an excuse to not like you. Like, why do you think nice guys finish last? Nice guys never go nowhere. And this is the reason, right? You can literally do everything right, and it still will not qualify you for this woman because, well, she's just not attracted to you. She's either not sexually attracted to you or something else. And, you just got to have to understand that and just go with it, right? That's one thing you guys have to realize about this is, you will win and you will lose, right? And when you lose, you will lose a lot, but just don't let that discourage you guys, right? Still go out there, still shoot your shot, right? You're not going to get better, being home all day and being a fucking incel, right? And not doing nothing, right? You want to go out there, actually, better yourself, do self improvement, and, improve your life in every aspect. So when you do encounter this woman, you use all these techniques to gauge interest because you're the guy, you're that guy, and that you're worth something. And even though she's not interested, you know that you have 40 other women that definitely will, or a million other women, right? However high you guys want to aim up, right? But yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. I'm glad you guys stuck around and watched the whole video, right? Guys, watched the whole video. But yeah, anyways, I do appreciate you guys. Yeah, this is gonna be the second video up. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Leave anything down below that you guys want me to react to, talk about, any life tips, suggestions, fitness advice. I'm really good at that. I'm pretty fucking fit, right? So if you guys want to know anything, want me to show you what I do personally, I can definitely, put up videos like that. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching my YouTube video, and I'll see you guys next time.